Good morning, YouTube. We're down here to try these fish this morning, see if they doing any better, see how they biting. Throwing the old spinner. We can start off with a bright color here this morning. If it don't work, we'll switch over a little bit later. Not sure what you call that one there. It's probably one I ordered off a line. Anyhow, we could give them a try. And I'm a firm believer in that there's 2 times a day that these fish bite. And we'll get to that a little bit later on in the show. Right now we got a bite right there. While this tide's down, he got off and then another one grabbed it. Stump knocker. But we'll get to that a little bit later on in the show and talk about the 2 best times that I know to fish this river down here. But we could try to get in a video. Now, these little stump knockers started off biting here this morning. They like that bright color. First time I ever tried this particular grub here, this type. Come here, Molly. Pulled you right off of that stump over there. They done took the tail off of this thing, but we could throw it just like it is. No tail on there, see if they'll hit it. Another smallmouth. Well, y'all seem to be liking the color, even with the tail missing. Oh, good size old smallmouth here this time. Glad to see y'all start biting. We put us a nutting on there, that tail on it. Excuse me. Oh, you little stump knocker, you. Y'all picked up on the bite, I know that. Catch a ton of y'all right now. See if any more over in there. Feels right nice this morning. It ain't too awful hot yet. I think the weatherman said about 69 degrees, 70 degrees, something like that. Ain't supposed to be as hot as it was the weekend. It was up in the mid-90s the weekend. Heat index over 100. Come here, Molly. Hiding up under that dark shade under the cloudy right now this morning. All the time you catch 2 or 3 or 4 of them smallmouth in the same spot, but right now we haven't been doing that. They just, last few days, last week or so, started biting a little bit. Another old molly here. We took that other beetle off of there with the chartreuse tail, and we put a green grub on here. A lot of time I used to catch these smallmouth with the green grub, even the yellow grub. Anyhow, right now it's smallmouth. Glad to see, I'm telling you, I done said it before, but I'm glad to see them start biting again. This here tide's coming in. They it won't be too long, it'll be full. Makes it harder to catch the fish, but you can fish it a whole lot easier because this tide going out, it's running so hard. You got that right in the corner of your mouth. Nice molly there. But I was going to tell you, two best times that I know of to catch fish. And that's just before I get here and just after I leave. That's when the fish is biting the best. So those are the two best times that I know of, just before I'm here and just after I leave. I don't even hear a brim pop in the water this morning. I don't know what's going on with them. The other day, the brim was biting better on that outgoing tide. But the brim, they just ain't doing right this year down here. I mean, we catch some grown ones, but they ain't never really bit hard. But the ones we would catch, though, I mean, some big brim, nice brim. The water's getting pretty high now, and the bite has slowed down. We put us a swirltail grub on here. Fish with it some. Give it a little bit more action. Sometimes that swirltail will encourage some of them big brim to hit at it, whether they hungry or not. And sometimes they'll hit at it just out of reaction, I guess, or trying to kill it or whatever, thinking it's a livelier bug or something. Anyhow, we could work on them. Y'all mouth, y'all sure hit that thing and then give right up. Give it a good hard pull to start with, and then like y'all just quit with it. Just give right up. But every now and again you will get a real big one on there, and he'll put up a fight for a while. Got us a crappie there. And y'all will bite that thing so easy. If you was a little bit bigger, buddy, we would keep you. But you legal size, but I like to catch y'all old slab crappie. Go back and grow up to be a slab. Another old molly. And the old hoo-owls are a hooting. That means that the fish supposed to be biting and the deer supposed to be feeding. Boy, you got that in the hard part of your mouth. But sometimes them hoo-owls, I think, a lie to me. I just don't trust them hoo-owls all the time. You little fella, you. No wonder they hooked you in the side, right up above the head, under the eye. Whoa, here, Nelly. Hooked into something nice, huh? Give up. Finally an old brim. This tide is almost full, and right now it's hard to even get the stump knockers to bite. But finally we did get a brim on here, though. Pretty healthy brim. They might be waiting on this tide to change and start going out before they pick back up to biting. Whoa, here, Nelly. Come back here. Finally another brim here. Little pretty brim, kind of orangish, yellowish belly on him there. About time I caught a couple of y'all anyhow. Laying up here around that bonnet bed. Be glad when y'all get to biting good. I see that moon is filling, so they probably getting back on the beds. And this tide's coming in over full. It's probably that moon pulling it in. Pulling this tide in a little bit higher than normal. Everything works by that moon. Fish, deer, affects everything. You look like you crossed up between a Warmouth and a speckled perch or something. Or maybe a Warmouth and a shellcracker. You crossed up with something. You got Warmouth in you, but you got some other type of fish in you too. You'll be a pretty fish when you grow up. Throw that thing up in there, and something was up in there waiting on it. Shellcracker. Whoa, come back here, buddy. Right, good size shellcracker. Pretty shellcracker. I'll cut that out and I'll put you back. I hope Miss Casita don't get on me too bad if she sees this video. But Miss Casita, I'm trying to keep up my algorithm and my views on my channel there. But we'll keep some on another day. Down here just trying to keep my channel going today. Another one of y'all young crappie. I know there's supposed to be one of y'all around there somewhere. I usually catch one of y'all around that cypress. Come on and get off of there now. There you go. Go on back and grow up to be a monster. Grow up to be a slab crappie. Well, YouTube, I think that's going to be our video for today. We didn't catch a whole lot of brim. We did catch some nice smallmouth. And this tide has been up for a couple of hours now. I think that moon's holding it in some. But we'll try to get back down here in a couple of days and try them again. Should catch this tide a little bit lower the next time. It's like an hour later every day. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed. And we'll catch you the next time, YouTube.